Hey everyone, Shebim here and welcome back to our next episode of the 205 Live Universe Mode. Now I do apologise for the sporadic uploads over Christmas. I thought I had it all sorted, just a few little bits and bobs to do. And then I came down ill and I lost my voice and I couldn't do bugger all. So I'm still a bit rough now, but hopefully we're back on top. And here's the first match of the evening. It is going to be a little tag team tournament final. Lucha Dragons versus Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish. The winner of this one will get a match against Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the tag team champions for the belts. That was a lot of words, wasn't it? And here then come the Lucha Dragons. I can't help but think that Sin Cara just doesn't put his all into that, does he really? I mean, Kalisto's there punching the ground, Luchaing up. And Sin Cara's literally there, like, just lifting his arms up slowly. You know, he doesn't really care. But this is their big opportunity here to get a match against the tag team champions. Of course, to get here, they did defeat... Oh, I got hit in the face by a folder then. They defeated the Singh brothers. I bet it does it again. Even though I've deleted the stable and started from scratch again, I bet it doesn't let Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong enter together. Yep. Oh my god, this game. Ah. Well, there's Bobby Fish and an invisible Roderick Strong. I don't know why the game just hates Roderick Strong. It just doesn't allow Roderick Strong to be part of this stable. Oh, nice little... I don't know what the point of that is, because it's a tornado match, but there we go. There's a weird cutscene. Here we go then, underway. Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish versus Sin Cara and Kalisto. The winner of this one will get a match against the tag team champions. When is that going to be? Have I scheduled it in yet? I haven't. Or is it next? I might have scheduled it in next month. Nope. I haven't scheduled the match in yet. I'm sure we'll squeeze it at some point. Some really cool stuff coming up, actually. Really cool stuff coming up, actually. It's going to be pretty interesting the way this universe mode is going to develop. Of course, we're nearly halfway through this universe mode now. We'll start working towards our shabby takeover. But matches happening this evening. Apart from this one, we're going to have up next for you, we're going to have Pete Dunne one-on-one against Austin Aries. Aries making his first full match appearance in this universe mode. Of course, he did make a surprise appearance in the previous episode, turning up in the middle of the Neville match against Pete Dunne and interfering, which led to obviously Neville getting the victory. So Austin Aries, we still don't quite know the situation there with Aries. I mean, was he debuting just to make a point? Was he debuting to attack the former champion, cause havoc? Or was he debuting on the side of Neville? We don't quite understand what happened there really at the moment. We've had no word yet from either Neville or Austin Aries on the situation between those two. However, both sort of parallel, both left the company in WWE in very iffy terms, shall we say. May have burnt a few bridges. As there's the Slido soul there by Kalisto. And Sin Cara taking Roderick Strong off the... No, wait. Oh, I'm going to say... Almost a victory there for the Lucha Dragons. Kalisto hit Bobby Fish with a Slido Soul. I believe Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole will be part of our New Japan Universe mode when that starts up. I don't think we will have... I don't know, we might just allow Roderick. I don't think Roderick ever was part of New Japan. He might have appeared one of two times, I suppose, as part of... I don't know, the Ring of Honor deal or something along them sort of lines. So we'll have to have a look at that and find out what happened there. But either way, I think it's been an interesting one. I think Adam Cole, of course, definitely will be part of it. how we use Adam Cole, I'm not sure. I think it'd be fantastic to have the main event picture or United States Championship picture. Of course, Red Dragon, I think, will be part of the junior heavyweight tag division. And that's the one difficult thing about New Japan, is having 2 separate tag divisions. So you've got the standard tag division, the heavyweight one, which looks like it's going to have the likes of War Machine, Guerrillas of Destiny, Gallows and Anderson, them sort of people. There's the... Oh my god, the referee is so slow, but Kalisto does, on the second attempt, break the pin up. And then probably a couple of Japanese tag teams, maybe the Killer Elite Squad as well in that bracket. And then junior heavyweight, we're looking at the Young Bucks, Motor City Machine Guns, or Time Splitters probably. Red Dragon. So some really cool stuff going on. I'm really looking forward to the New Japan one, actually. We're still working through the G1 Climax Festival at the moment. As knee bar locked in here by Bobby Fish, and Sin Cara's tapped. Sin Cara has tapped, so Roderick Strong taking Kalisto out of the ring while the knee bar was locked in by Bobby Fish. And there we go then. We are going to see Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong versus Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods for the Tag Team Championships. More importantly, though, I've lost my pink highlighter. Where's my pink highlighter gone? We can't run this channel without my pink highlighter. That's how I do all my highlighting. I'm hoping to God my computer's okay. So, basically, to give you a bit of inside knowledge that it really means nothing to nobody, I've got a new desk recently, but the problem is that my tower sits in basically a little hole. Problem is it's got wood on all the sides, so it's really difficult for cooling. I've got the heating on full blast at the moment to dry some washing, because I'm an adult and that sort of stuff. And because of that, it's just overheating. It switched itself off twice so far, so I'm hoping it doesn't do that today. Still can't see my pink highlighter. And here is our second match of the evening. Like I said, Pete Dunne will take on Neville one-on-one. And here he comes then, of course, without his Cruiserweight Championship. He held the belt for quite some time, but unfortunately, when he put the open challenge out, of course, if you don't know the story, essentially it was supposed to be Eddie Guerrero, but Guerrero was injured due to an attack a few weeks beforehand by Andrade Cien Almas. So instead, Pete Dunne put out the open challenge, which was cashed in by the returning Neville, who went on to win the championship. And here comes his opponent then, making his first official match appearance in this Universe mode. It is the returning Austin Aries. We saw him last week turning up to attack Pete Dunne during his match against Neville. And now Aries gets his first opportunity to show what he can do himself. And here we go then. Pete Dunne versus Austin Aries. Which one of these two guys will come out victorious in this match? Pete Dunne needs to get himself back in the championship picture. Of course, he lost a second match in successive episodes to Neville last episode, which is not going to help him. And of course, Austin Aries making his debut. Could do with getting the victory here, just to show his ability straight off the bat. Well, Pete Dunne there just bouncing out of the corner. He was throwing that aggressively into the turnbuckle. Aries trying to bring Dunne back up, but Dunne tripping Aries over in a boot right in the spine. And what's this now? It's Neville now. So Neville's here at the top of the apron, just distracting Pete Dunne. Aries is back up on his feet, just walks straight up behind Pete Dunne. But this match is still going on, and luckily for Pete Dunne, Aries for some reason let him do the entire animation. But Neville is now at ringside. It'll be interesting to see what sort of effect Neville has then. We said we don't quite know what the situation is with Aries and Neville. I mean, did Aries turn up just to assault Neville? Sorry, did Aries turn up just to assault Pete Dunne? Or did Aries come back to support Neville? We don't quite understand, but the fact that Neville's now just come out to the ring and distracted Pete Dunne makes me feel like that himself and Austin Aries could be in cahoots here. It's quite a sloppy match at the moment, isn't it? Pete Dunne now boot right in the guts of Aries, bringing Aries back up with the big boots. Dunne now wrenching back at the arm. And Pete Dunne is quite brutal, isn't he? I mean, Neville and Aries are both higher rated, yet Pete Dunne just seems so strong. He must have a really good moveset or something, or just a really good distribution of stats. Nice clothesline there by Aries, just clotheslines Dunne to the outside. Once again, Neville just stalking the fallen prey of Pete Dunne. Dunne back in the ring, and for some reason Aries was too busy taunting. I really dislike that about this game, this whole taunting thing, where they just don't seem to be able to stop the animation, and then you get caught out all the time. It's really weird. Dunne then with a headlock. Aries trying to break free. I want to break free. There we go, that's my video copyright claimed. Nice shin breaker there by Aries. I must say, since I've started cutting out all the music from the entrances and just put my own little music over the top, I haven't got a single copyright claim this year so far, which is great. I used to get loads, but it's so nice not to have them now. And here we go, Neville is distracting Pete Dunne. Of course, Neville's now defeated Dunne in back-to-back episodes. Nice dropkick there by Austin Aries. Nice backbreaker by Aries as well. And Aries is in control of this one. Aries now sends Neville into the corner. Neville done even. Springs him off the ropes. We've seen this before. The rolling forearm. Now stalking Pete Dunne. Up he goes into the brainbuster. Oh, and rolls it through into the last chancery. But Dunne able to break free instantly. Can only assume that Aries didn't really lock it in correctly. There's no way I can imagine that that Dunne would have got out the last chancery so quickly. Aries then gets caught there with the X-Plex by Pete Dunne. Only for the 2 count. Now Dunne wrenching back at the arm of Aries. So we do have a steel cage match for our main event here this evening. Oney Lorcan will take on Hideo Itami next, as Austin Aries gets caught with the bitter end. There's the pin. 1, 2, and no, Aries kicked out. Pete Dunne now heading up to the top, which is a bit weird because I don't really see Pete Dunne as much of a high flyer, but he did hit the moonsault. Dunne sending Aries off the ropes. Aries though with a big kick, then the flatliner taking Pete Dunne down, and Aries is really dominating Pete Dunne here today. Aries. Nice knees right in the face, then from the middle rope. Nice drop kick. Running splash in the corner. Aries in full control, and he has got more and more control as the match has gone on. Aries now heading up to the top. Let's use the 450s, and he knows that's the elbow. And completely misses Dunne, who catches Aries with a German suplex. Dunn bringing Aries out of the corner the hard way. But Aries back up on his feet with a dragon screw on Dunn. Dunn ducking the clothesline, then Aries now catching Dunn, but Dunn just straight back in control. Dunn now with a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And Neville's still here at ringside. We know, it seems to me anyway, that Neville and Aries seem to be in cahoots. It seems to be anyway. Cahoots is a cool word, isn't it? Cahoots. Dunn brings Neville back up. Up he goes into a second X-Plex of the match. But Aries fighting back here. Into a Boston Crab. Wow, I've just seen Pete Dunne's hand glitch through the ropes. That's unfortunate, isn't it? You're never going to get a rope break if your hand just glitches through the ropes every time, are you? Pete Dunne, big forearm in the face, straight into a bitter end. 1, 2, and again Aries kicks out. We had this a lot recently. I said that it might not have been uploaded yet. I can't remember. We've had a few matches recently where we've had just a stupid amount of finisher maneuvers kicked out of. And this is another one. This is 2 bitter ends and a brainbuster that's been kicked out of straight away. Pin once again by Pete Dunne. Again in there for a 2. Dunn brings Aries back up to his feet for running at him in the corner, but Aries catching Dunn with the elbow now into a neck breaker. And there is the Lance Chancery locked in once again, but again Pete Dunne able to break free. I don't know how Aries is going to win this one, to be honest. Because he just doesn't seem to be able to get that submission locked in correctly. He doesn't seem to want to hit the brainbuster on its own. And Aries is busted open pretty severely as well. Aries' feet up on the rope this time, it's still only enough for a 2 count. Dunn now front chancer on Aries. Backbreaker by Pete Dunne. And now locked in a triangle chokehold on Austin Aries. Dead center of the ring, but Aries brings Dunn back up and powerbombs him out of it. Dunn sends Aries now over the top. Oh my god, that was brutal. Just DDT'd him back in the hard way. Brings Aries back up to his feet now. Boot in the guts, followed up by the X-Plex for the 3rd time in the match. Stalking Aries once again for the bitter end. Again for the 3rd time in the match. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Pete Dunne does pick up a massive victory here against the debuting Austin Aries. And I said last week he was definitely out of the championship picture. With a victory like that, who knows? Who the hell knows? But of course we do know now that Ricochet has missed the Money in the Bank, so he'll be sitting around waiting. But I'm sure Pete Dunne will want some sort of retribution again at Neville and at Austin Aries. I mean, Neville once again has got involved himself in this match again. So who knows what could happen. Maybe a tag team match at some point, but Dunn will have to find himself a tag team partner. But that is a good win there by Pete Dunne. Very, very important win. After 2 back-to-back losses to Neville, he does get the victory over Austin Aries. So this should be fun. Over the past few years, the steel cage match has been quite an iffy match type. I've not used it yet this year, and with the little feud we had early on between Lorcan and Hideo, I thought it'd be a nice way to try and finish that feud off. So let's see how it goes. First of all, then, we have got Mr. Star Destroyer himself, Oney Lorcan. And his opponent then is going to be Hideo Itami, who of course assaulted Oney Lorcan after their match a few weeks back. So, the steel cage descends around. Let's see how this match starts. Oh, there's actually a referee by the door. That's pretty cool. See, this is what got me last time. You watch Hideo climb straight out now. He's going for it. I like the new animation about trying to find the foothold, actually. That's pretty good. But they need to do a bit more. The fact that he just clotheslined them and tried to escape the cage straight away is a bit annoying. Lorcan brings Hideo back up. Nice forearm. I think Hideo's going to want to get out of here as soon as possible, whereas Lorcan, I feel like, is going to want some more retribution. Because he was the one who was assaulted after the match. It was a win by Hideo. And then Hideo attacked Lorcan after the match, which led to Danny Burch getting a match against Hideo. Of course, then we found out that Danny Burch was actually 35 pounds too heavy. Nice boot in the gut there by Lorcan. And into a sidewalk slam on Hideo. And for the big chop, but Hideo avoided it, then caught Lorcan with a knee. Lorcan though with the jawbreaker. And then taking Hideo out with that stiff clothesline into the pin. 1, 2. I can't see referee, so I'm going to have to figure it out myself. Hideo is now once again trying to escape the cage. No, he's actually going to go for the elbow drop. Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. Nice chops by Lorcan. Hideo escapes at the back with the strikes. Big strikes. Big boots into the gut of Oney Lorcan, who's now stooped down the corner as Hideo just runs his foot across the face of Lorcan. There's the pin. Not enough. Hideo there continues the assault. Boots in the back of Lorcan, now just choking Lorcan out. Hideo now is going to go for a bit of a climb. See, Lorcan's not moving. Lorcan is moving now. Yeah, it's just I've had it before where sometimes these matches just end too quickly, but this isn't actually too bad. Actually going okay at the moment. It's the same with one-on-one ladder matches, a bit the same. Lorcan trying to find the right spot, and he has. And Lorcan's on the top of the cage. Yeah, it's not a very good match type still, is it? Although Hideo's up there, if he can, he's got Lorcan where he wants him, has he? No, Lorcan booting Hideo off the edge. That's going to be enough then, isn't it? And Lorcan is going to be able to. I don't know what he's doing, but no. Hideo's caught him again. And again, Lorcan just kicks Hideo off. Surely this time then Lorcan's going to just break free, is he? Nope. Hideo's going to get him again by the looks. This is weird, isn't it? Is he going to kick him off again, or is Hideo going to be able to bring Lorcan back in? I think he is going to bring him back in. He does. He's got him by the leg. Drags him back in. Big strikes of two guys on this bit of the cage, and Lorcan goes face first into the cell and then drops back into the ring And now Hideo looking to escape. I'll give it to actually, it's not too bad of a match type. It is working okay here. Hideo's up on the top. Now he's looking to escape, but Lorcan now up there. Looking to bring Hideo back in, but Hideo boots and Lorcan once again falls from there. Lorcan again back up on his feet though. Going to try and bring Hideo back in. And again, Hideo knocking Lorcan off. And again, Lorcan straight back up on his feet, and they did the same thing. They seem to just do the same thing over and over again, don't they? And again, Hideo's knocked off. Sorry, Lorcan's knocked off. Hideo, is he going to break free this time? Lorcan's staying down a bit longer this time, and Hideo does manage to find the foot spot, and Hideo does manage to escape the cage, and Hideo Itami does win this match. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that was a decent match type this year? Seems to work better than it did the previous years, doesn't it? Still not fantastic, don't get me wrong, but it seemed to work a lot better than in previous years, so I'm not too disappointed with that. Interesting, we might be able to use it again. I'm hoping to use it again. I've got some ideas of other matches. I feel like maybe Guerrero versus Almas should finish it somewhere in a steel cage, maybe. That was an interesting match. It was maybe a little bit tedious towards the end when it was just up and down, up and down, up and down the cage, but you didn't know what was going to happen, did you, really? And Hideo Itami does pick up the victory. There we go. Win for Hideo Itami, and that should end this feud and allow Hideo Itami a chance to maybe have a look at doing something a little bit different now moving forward. Maybe get himself in a championship picture. I think the light heavyweight championship is a little bit underneath Hideo Itami, so maybe looking towards the cruiserweight championship, maybe. But we'll have to have a look and see what happens. Of course, we've got a lot of situations going at the moment. Pete Dunne is still involved in a feud with the champion, and Ricochet has missed the Money in the Bank, so we'll have to see what else we can have a look at in regards to the championship. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the 205 Live Universe Mode. Bye!